Common English Mistakes by Juniors. Compiled by David Pai. 151. Wrong. He studied very hard, and at the end he passed the exam. Right. He studied very hard, and in the end he passed the exam. 152. Wrong. I will come here to help you each 3 days. Right. I will come here to help you every 3 days. 153. Wrong. He didn't go to the cinema yesterday, and I didn't go, too. Right. He didn't go to the cinema yesterday and I didn't go either. 154. Wrong. We should help the poor girl in any way. Right. We should help the poor girl in any way. 155. Wrong. You can come to the doctor's at any time. Right. You can come to the doctor's at any time. 156. Wrong. She said nearly nothing. Right. She said almost nothing. 157. Wrong. There are too much mistakes in your homework. Right. There are too many mistakes in your homework. 158. Wrong. It is late enough that we can go home now. Right. It is late enough for us to go home now. 159. Wrong. The twins are very alike. Right. The twins are much alike. 160. Wrong. How long does he write to his parents? Right. How often does he write to his parents? 161. Wrong. As soon as I arrive in New York, I'll call up you. Right. As soon as I arrive in New York, I'll call you up. 162. Wrong. He drove quickly his new car. Right. He drove his new car quickly. 163. Wrong. The children came late yesterday to the cinema. Right. The children came late to the cinema yesterday. 164. Wrong. He spent quite little money on his food. Right. He spent quite a little money on his food. 165. Wrong. Do you want to have many bread? Right. Do you want to have some bread? 166. Wrong. Please tell me where the shoes shop is. Right. Please tell me where the shoe shop is. 167. Wrong. He is weak at physics. Right. He is weak in physics. 168. Wrong. This dictionary is worth to buy. Right. This dictionary is worth buying. 169. Wrong. Don't afraid of that. Right. Don't be afraid of that. 170. Wrong. The work has already been done well. Right. The work has already been well done. 171. Wrong. We are yet in the classroom now. Right. We are already in the classroom now. 172. Wrong. Look. Here comes he. Right. Look. Here he comes. 173. Wrong. Look. Here the bus comes. Right, look. Here comes the bus. 174. Wrong, she is my older sister. Right, she is my elder sister. 175. Wrong, I'm tired. I can't go further. Right, I'm tired. I can't go farther. 176. Wrong, I went to Beijing University 5 years before. Right, I went to Beijing University 5 years ago. 177. Wrong. Have you finished your homework? No, not already. Right. Have you finished your homework? No, not yet. 178. Wrong, he is very higher than I am. Right, he is much higher than I am. 179. Wrong. Can I walk to the station? You'd better not. It is very far. Right. Can I walk to the station? You'd better not. It is a long way. 180. Wrong, I've ever been to America. Right, I've been to America once. 181. Wrong. Could you pass the exam this time? No, I am not afraid so. Right. Could you pass the exam this time? No, I'm afraid not. 182. Wrong, she didn't work enough hard, so she couldn't pass the exam. Right, she didn't work hard enough, so she couldn't pass the exam. 183. Wrong, you can't be very careful. Right, you can't be too careful. 184. Wrong, he is good past 50. Right, he is well past 50. 185. Wrong, she is not as half clever as her brother. Right, she is not half as clever as her brother. 186. Wrong, he is same age as Tom. Right, he is the same age as Tom. 187. Wrong, mother and her daughter are exactly like. Right, mother and her daughter are exactly alike. 188. Wrong, who is taller of the two? Right, who is the taller of the two? 189. Wrong, I have less books than Tom. Right, I have fewer books than Tom. 190. Wrong, there are 3 girls in my group. The cleverer is Mary. Right, there are 3 girls in my group. The cleverest is Mary. 191. Wrong, the boy sat there as quiet as his sister. Right, the boy sat there as quietly as his sister. 192. Wrong, the harder you study, and you can learn more. Right, the harder you study, the more you can learn. 193. Wrong, studying physics is not so interesting as to learn English. Right, studying physics is not so interesting as learning English. 194. Wrong. The girl is more cleverer than the boy. Right. The girl is much more clever, much cleverer, than the boy. Right. The boy is the tallest of the three. 195. Wrong. This book is one of the most useful dictionary. Right. This book is one of the most useful dictionaries. 196. Wrong. This dictionary is the much best one of the English-Chinese dictionaries. Right. This dictionary is much the best one of the English-Chinese dictionaries. 197. Wrong. Shanghai is bigger than any other cities in China. Right. Shanghai is bigger than any other city in China. 198. Wrong. Most of stories in this book are written in English. Right. Most of the stories in this book are written in English. Right. Most stories in this book are written in English. 199. Wrong. The temperature of that room is higher than this room. Right. The temperature of that room is higher than that of this room. 200. Wrong. He is no more here. Maybe he is at home. Right. He is no longer here. Maybe he is at home. 201. Wrong. Both my parents are not here. They went to the concert just now. Right. Neither of my parents is here. They went to the concert just now. 202. Wrong. He or his parents has some tickets for the film. Right. He or his parents have some tickets for the film. 203. Wrong. You should study hard, and you won't pass the exam. Right. You should study hard, or you won't pass the exam. 204. Wrong. Though he is poor, but he is ready to help others. Right. Though he is poor, he is ready to help others. Right. He is poor, but he is ready to help others. 205. Wrong. Either you or I are on duty. Right. Either you or I am on duty. 206. Wrong. Tom is our English teacher and teaching English in our school now. Right. Tom is our English teacher and is teaching English in our school now. 207. Wrong. My father likes swimming and to collect stamps. Right. My father likes swimming and collecting stamps. 208. Wrong. My father is reading a newspaper. I am doing my homework. Right. My father is reading a newspaper while I am doing my homework. 209. Wrong. My father asked me that if I wanted to learn how to drive. Right. My father asked me if I wanted to learn how to drive. 210. Wrong. We will go both to Beijing and Shanghai. Right. We will go to both Beijing and Shanghai. 211. Wrong. Not only Mary but also her brothers is going to dance. Right. Not only Mary but also her brothers are going to dance. 212. Wrong. The teacher as well as his students are coming. Right. The teacher as well as his students is coming. 213. Wrong. Tom does not swim nor play football. Right. Tom does not swim or play football. 214. Wrong. For there is no light in the classroom. The students must have gone home. Right. The students must have gone home, for there is no light in the classroom. 215. Wrong. My brother will pass the English exam is no question. Right. That my brother will pass the English exam is no question. 216. Wrong. This map will show you how will you get to the hotel. Right. This map will show you how you will get to the hotel. 217. Wrong. While the clock struck 10, all the lights went out. Right. When the clock struck 10, all the lights went out. 218. Wrong. While I was walking along the street yesterday, I met an old friend. Right. When I was walking along the street yesterday, I met an old friend. 219. Wrong. While I heard the bad news I felt sad. Right. When I heard the bad news, I felt sad. 220. Wrong. After school some students play football, or others go to the library. Right. After school some students play football, while others go to the library. 221. Wrong. She sang when she walked along the dark street. Right. She sang as she walked along the dark street. 222. Wrong. I finished my homework until 12 o'clock last night. Right. I didn't finish my homework until 12 o'clock last night. Right. I did my homework until 12 o'clock last night. 223. Wrong. I have studied English when I was 12. Right. I have studied English since I was 12. 224. Wrong. Because he didn't study hard, so he didn't pass the exam. Right. He didn't pass the exam because he didn't study hard. 225. Wrong. He was such excited that he could not speak. Right. He was so excited that he could not speak. 226. Wrong. He got up earlier this morning so as to that he could catch the first bus. Right. He got up earlier this morning so as to catch the first bus. Right. He got up so earlier that he could catch the first bus. 227. Wrong. I want to buy same stamp that you have. Right. I want to buy the same stamp as you have. 228. Wrong. Before I do not give you the answer, I'll ask you some questions. Right. Before I give you the answer, I'll ask you some questions. 229. Wrong. We got to the top of the mountain in daybreak. Right. We got to the top of the mountain at daybreak. 230. Wrong. Don't sleep at daytime. Right. Don't sleep in daytime. 231. Wrong. We visited the old man in Sunday afternoon. Right, we visited the old man on Sunday afternoon. 232. Wrong, he became a writer at his 20s. Right, he became a writer in his 20s. 233. Wrong, he went to New York to find a job in 16 years old. Right, he went to New York to find a job at 16. 234. Wrong, we went to swim in the river in a very hot day. Right, we went to swim in the river on a very hot day. 235. Wrong, I'm looking forward to seeing you on Christmas. Right, I'm looking forward to seeing you at Christmas. 236. Wrong, I haven't seen you during the summer holidays. Right, I haven't seen you since the beginning of the summer holidays. 237. Wrong, at entering the classroom, I heard the good news. Right, on entering the classroom, I heard the good news. 238. Wrong, in the beginning of the book, there are some interesting stories. Right, at the beginning of the book, there are some interesting stories. 239. Wrong, till the end of next week. I will have finished this work. Right, by the end of next week. I will have finished this work. 240. Wrong, he came to London before last weekend. Right, he had come to London before last weekend. Right, he came to London 2 weeks ago. 241. Wrong, I have studied English for 3 years since I had come here. Right, I have studied English for 3 years since I came here. 242. Wrong, I can help you repair this bike. You will get it after 2 hours. Right, I can help you repair this bike. You will get it in 2 hours. 243. Wrong, 3 days after he died. Right, after 3 days he died. Right, 3 days later he died. 244. Wrong, she hid herself after the tree. Right, she hid herself behind the tree. 245. Wrong, there is a beautiful bird on the tree. Right, there is a beautiful bird in the tree. 246. Wrong, Shanghai is on the east of China. Right, Shanghai is in the east of China. 247. Wrong, I arrived at New York on July 2nd. Right, I arrived in New York on July 2nd. 248. Wrong, he lived in number 3 Beijing Road. Right, he lived at number 3 Beijing Road. 249. Wrong, there is a color TV set at the corner of the hall. Right, there is a color TV set in the corner of the hall. 250. Wrong, this weekend I'll stay in Uncle Wang's. Right, this weekend I'll stay at Uncle Wang's. 251. Wrong, do you know there is some good news on today's newspaper? Right, do you know there is some good news in today's newspaper? 252. Wrong. The school will begin on September 1st. Right. School will begin on September 1st. 253. Wrong. In my way to the station, I bought a newspaper to kill time. Right. On my way to the station, I bought a newspaper to kill time. 254. Wrong. Look, the door is open, maybe someone broke into. Right. Look, the door is open, maybe someone broke in. Right. Look, the door is open, maybe someone broke into the office. 255. Wrong. I'll leave Beijing to Shanghai tomorrow. Right. I'll leave Beijing for Shanghai. Right. I'll leave for Shanghai. 256. Wrong. I'm sorry, I have to get out the bus at next stop. Right. I'm sorry, I have to get out of the bus at next stop. 257. Wrong. Be careful, the temperature of the water is 90 degrees over zero. Right. Be careful, the temperature of the water is 90 degrees above zero. 258. Wrong. There is an old stone bridge above the river. Right. There is an old stone bridge over the river. 259. Wrong. The Dead Sea is under the sea level. Right. The Dead Sea is below the sea level. 260. Wrong. There is a big tree in the front of the house. Right. There is a big tree in front of the house. 261. Wrong. It took them 2 days to walk across the forest. Right. It took them 2 days to walk through the forest. 262. Wrong. The sun sets toward the west. Right. The sun sets in the west. 263. Wrong. Do you have no other clothes except those? Right. Do you have no other clothes besides those? 264. Wrong. Can I write the exam paper with ink? Right. Can I write the exam paper with a pen? Right. Can I write the exam paper in ink? 265. Wrong. I'm earlier today. I came here by his car. Right. I'm earlier today. I came here in his car. 266. Wrong. A lot of French wines are made of grape. Right. A lot of French wines are made from grape. 267. Wrong. This is a good dictionary in English grammar. Right. This is a good dictionary on English grammar. 268. Wrong. Do you have the key of the door? Right. Do you have the key to the door? 269. Wrong. Today a lot of Chinese people have interest of collecting stamps. Right. Today a lot of Chinese people have interest in collecting stamps. 270. Wrong. I didn't do my homework, so the teacher was angry to me. Right. I didn't do my homework, so the teacher was angry with me. 271. Wrong. He was good for skating. Right, he was good at skating. 272. Wrong, it was good to you to help my little boy. Right, it was good of you to help my little boy. 273. Wrong, my parents were very pleased at me. Right, my parents were very pleased with me. Right, my parents were very pleased at my studying. 274. Wrong, he is agree with me. Right, he agrees with me. 275. Wrong, he against me. Right, he is against me. 276. Wrong, I haven't heard letters from him. Right, I haven't heard from him. 277. Wrong, teacher. May I call at you this weekend? Right, teacher. May I call on you this weekend? 278. Wrong, do you know the girl on white? Right, do you know the girl in white? 279. Wrong, he looked at me at surprise. Right, he looked at me in surprise. 280. Wrong, she didn't come to school because of she was ill. Right, she didn't come to school because she was ill. 281. Wrong, she laid down and soon fell asleep. Right, she lay down and soon fell asleep. 282. Wrong, I like to swim very much, but I don't like swimming this afternoon. Right, I like swimming very much, but I don't like to swim this afternoon. 283. Wrong, stop. Did you listen to a strange voice? Right, stop. Did you hear a strange voice? 284. Wrong, did you watch some film recently? Right, did you see some film recently? 285. Wrong, look. A beautiful lamp hanged from the ceiling. Right, look. A beautiful lamp hung from the ceiling. 286. Wrong, how long can I borrow this book? Right, how long can I keep this book? 287. Wrong, we have won your class. Right, we have beaten your class. 288. Wrong, I left my key. Right, I forgot my key. Right, I left my key at home. 289. Wrong, oh. It's raining outside. Please bring the raincoat with you. Right, oh. It's raining outside. Please take this raincoat with you. 290. Wrong, the policeman reached his gun. Right, the policeman reached for his gun. 291. Wrong, this dictionary spent me $5. Right, this dictionary cost me $5. 292. Wrong, in summer I always sleep with the windows opened. Right, in summer I always sleep with the windows open. Right, I always sleep with the windows closed. 293. Wrong, my computer can't begin. Could you find someone to help me? Right, my computer can't start. Could you find someone to help me? 294. Wrong, I'm very glad because I have found my lost key. Right, I'm very glad because I have found my lost key. 295. Wrong, please. Let's speak in English. Right, please. Let's speak English. Right, please. Let's talk in English. 296. Wrong, can you speak it English? Right, can you say it in English? 297. Wrong, can you say Japanese from Chinese? Right, can you tell Japanese from Chinese? 298. Wrong, excuse me, did I step on your foot? Right, oh, sorry, did I step on your foot? 299. Wrong, would you care to swim with us? Right, would you care to swim with us? 300. Wrong, are you understanding it? Yes, I got to it. Right, do you understand it? Yes, I got it. Common Mistakes by Junior. Compiled by David Pai.